modern gamers who are very familiar with a controller, but don't really think that they're car people, and get them thinking about cars in a new way. And take people that love cars and get them thinking about games in a new way. So, and the Xbox is listening to me, so every once in a while it's gonna respond. So a little bit about car passion. Now, I've met a lot of people around the world that say, well, you're really into cars, but I don't know if I love cars as much as you do. And my experience is that that's not entirely true. Because for most people, their first car is like their first love. My first car was a 1973 Toyota Corolla. It had 3 different colored body panels, the passenger side seat was broken, so if you sat in it, you turned out the window. A dog had chewed through the seat belt. It smelled like fish on hot days, and it stuck going into first gear. It was truly what we call in the United States a shitbox. It was a horrible car. And I grew to love that car. And I fell in love with the car because it was my ticket to freedom. And I find that around the world, that people are a little bit ashamed of their first car often. Oh, I had this 84 Volkswagen, it was a hatchback, it was horrible, but I loved it, right? And that's what I found around the world. So we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Forza Motorsport, all of these cars. And we do 10 cars a month in downloadable content. But we don't have all of those cars because I expect you to collect all the cars. I want you to find the 5 to 10 cars that really matter to you. And the game builds itself around your car passion. And if you just have a little bit of car passion, as you're playing through the career, it starts to develop it, show you cars that are interesting and new, and give you reasons why you should start to care. Because ultimately, I'm trying to replace myself. I want to create the next generation of people that love cars. And the only way to do that, I can't force them, is to entice them. Entice them into the world of cars, entice them into the world of games with addictive gameplay, a lot of fun, and just a great experience. So you can play Forza how you want. You can play with a controller, you can play with a steering wheel, you can play with the speed wheel that's featured outside, or you can play with Kinect. And Kinect is integrated in 4 key ways. First, we have Kinect Driving. Now obviously, Kinect Driving is not for your hardcore racer. A hardcore racer should probably use a wheel or use a controller. But I have kids. I want my kids to be into cars too. And a way to get them into cars, they love Kinect. I can sit on the couch next to them, we can drive cars, smash them up, have a great time. So Kinect Driving is not for a core gamer, but it is for people who love cars and find a controller intimidating. Now we also have Kinect Voice, which allows you to jump around throughout the game. And we're going to demonstrate that a little bit later. And that really opens the game up to you. We also have Kinect Head Tracking. Now Kinect Head Tracking can be done with a controller or with a wheel. As you're driving the game and you look into the edges of your screen, it happens very naturally. The camera will shift and you can power through the apex. Now we did this by actually videotaping how people play. And we found that people moved their heads. Some people leaned, some people rotated their heads very naturally while they played. I found out